Yo, what is up with Killer Mike? I mean, granted, he did get arrested last night, probably on some bullshit, but look at this. Killer Mike's son is receiving a kidney transplant today after waiting 3 years for a match. What the fuck? Like it's just W after W after W. Like, what the fuck going on? They just rolling on in. What the fuck? That's awesome. That's fantastic news. The day after your Grammy win and you sweep the Grammys, your son get a kidney transplant the day after. I would completely forget about getting arrested. That's probably why he did. I don't give a fuck. Life is just too good right now.
PPA who've heard Killer Mike's album said it's really good.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? This is the problem. Killer Mike, notoriously famous, gorgeous, MC. Like, he know how to put that shit together, basically. If you know Killer Mike's discography, you wouldn't be upset with him taking home a Grammy. The issue with the Grammys is I feel like they always give Grammys to the people who deserve them at the wrong time. This is not the time where Killer Mike deserved this Grammy. I know he deserves a Grammy. Obviously. Mad niggas deserve Grammys, bro. Nas, Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty of people that deserve Grammys that they got Grammys now and shit like that, but wrong time, bro. Wrong time. And you fucked up. You can't
Name 5 Killer Mike songs.
We're not doing that, bro. It's just like y'all have made me fall into this routine of having to big up people because y'all underestimate them so severely. Like, why do y'all do that, man? Somebody win that you don't like or that you didn't prefer.
Peep the Michael album on Spotify, it's funny.
What is it? What, like, did they change the cover art? Did they put a mask on him, insinuating that he robbed Travis Scott? Look, this should be an opportunity for people who don't know who Killer Mike is to check out his music. Granted, I think there's a lot of hypocrisy in the messaging when you look at the Killer Mike as an individual versus the Killer Mike that you get on the collective or in the collective Run the Jewels. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of varying ideas, and he comes off as one person, you know what I'm saying, on his solo music, as opposed to the anti-establishment person that he comes across as on Run the Jewels. If you rid that from your mind and just appreciate the history that he is when it comes to like hip hop, if you appreciate his legacy, you appreciate what he's given to music and shit like that, regardless of his ideas and shit, I still think this is a great moment. You can still look at this and be like, dub Killer Mike. I don't think this is an opportunity for you to be upset with Killer Mike and say that, you know what I'm saying, who's Killer Mike, or name 5 Killer Mike songs, or there's no way he should ever win over Travis Scott in any conversation. He's a much better rapper than Travis Scott. Okay. He is.
This album was a cool body of work.
It was.
It did not need a Grammy over Utopia.
It didn't.
That's actually insane.
It didn't. I'm just trying to debunk a couple things before we get into why Utopia deserved this dub. Killer Mike's approach to this album is nothing that I did not expect.
Kendrick said on Hood Politics that critics miss when hip-hop was rapping, and if they actually did, Killer Mike would be platinum. So Kendrick already knew what it was.
But he didn't. I don't think when Kendrick said that, he meant it from a place of the Grammys playing catch-up. Because if you listen to the records that were in that Rap Album of the Year category this year, no, I didn't, not yet. If you listen to the, records that were in the Rap Album of the Year category, Michael, let me see real quick. What was the Rap Album of the Year category looking like? Just so I can refresh my memory. I know it was Utopia, Michael. I think it was a Nas album. I haven't looked over every win in the Grammy section. I'm just trying to go right to the Rap Album of the Year, and I can hopefully see Oh wait, I think I'm already there almost. Yes. Okay. Heroes and Villains, King's Disease 3, Utopia, Her Loss, Michael. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you take Her Loss out of this conversation, I think Michael from Killer Mike is probably the weakest on this list of rap albums. Just being honest. And they always do this, man. They give the Grammy to the right person at the wrong time. And I don't know if it's like this, hey, look, we got it right, or hey, look, we're acknowledging this person finally at the risk of, putting a sour taste in the mouth of somebody who actually put in a ton of work and effort into his own album this year. Like, Utopia is a great record. I think it's creative. I think it's fun. I think it took a lot of effort. Is it Travis Scott's best body of work in my opinion? I don't know. I couldn't say. But the fact that new up and comers are being kind of like swept under the rug for y'all to play catch up to make it seem like you genuinely appreciate hip hop, when in reality it seems more about, y'all knowing that you've dropped the ball so many years when it comes to this particular genre, and now you're trying to make people feel better at the risk again of just alienating another group of people who now listen to and like and revere Travis Scott. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Sean, you the only one who basically ill-broed the project. What do you mean by that? I don't, like, can you retype that? I don't even know. Basically Lil Bro'd the project? Which project are you talking about? Because if you want to get on here and lie, I'm going to debunk you very, very quickly. Get on here and lie if you want to. Him and LP won Grammys for One of the Jewels, so the win for Legacy Pleasing was unwarranted. I love Killer Mike as well, so no hate. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've always loved Killer Mike. He's always going to be a staple. He's always going to be a staple, but at the end of the day, it's just Travis Scott earned it. He did. In the same conversation can be said for the rap album category when it came to 2018 for Astroworld. Travis Scott, he earned it. He did. You're saying, hold on, no. I'm not about to let you lie on me like this, bro. I'm not about to let you lie on me like this, bro. I can't allow it. I can't allow it. Out of everything I said about Utopia, you came away with the impression that I Lil Bro'd the project because I mentioned how much influence it took from Kanye West. That's probably what you're trying to insinuate. You said that it was a carbon copy of Yeezus. Show me anywhere, quote me anywhere where I said Utopia is a carbon copy of Yeezus. Niggas just say shit. And that's my problem when it comes to a win like this, because although I don't think Killer Mike's Michael should get the dub on the best rap album in this year's list, the shit that people have said in response to him, is what's annoying, because now I'm like, all right, even though I think Travis Scott got snubbed a little bit, at the same time, it's like, I can't let y'all get away with saying, who's Killer Mike? Who's listening to Killer Mike? They're taking his streaming numbers on Spotify and comparing them to fucking Can. They're comparing them to fucking TikTok rappers now. Like, what are we doing? Y'all are making me shift the conversation from where I want it to go because you shitting on Killer Mike, which that should never happen. That should never happen. Y'all talking about name top 5 Killer Mike songs. Who is Killer Mike? What are we talking about? Why are you even like giving your opinion on best rap album if that is your perspective of Killer Mike? Who gives a fuck? Nobody wants to hear you. I'm still waiting on Lil Bruh to tell me where I said it was a carbon copy of Yeezus. I'm still waiting on bro to tell me that. Because y'all just get on here and just start lying. You just forget and you just start lying. Confidently too. It's shit crazy. Who the fuck is Can? Exactly. Who is this? Sophia, tell me to calm down one more time, smacking the shit out of you on God. I'm just saying. Like, what conversation are y'all trying to have here, bro? I love Killer Mike. And although I don't think Travis Scott is a good rapper in any capacity, I've never allowed that to make me overshadow his talent when it comes to the music making process. Even though I don't think he has a heavy hand in that either, I think he's a really good orchestrator of the shit. People think I hate Travis Scott. Like, nigga, I've admitted my love for his music since fucking Rodeo. Y'all know this. Next nigga tell me to relax and smacking the shit out of you on God. But yeah, man, I do think Travis Scott got snubbed. I do. This was his year. Everything else in this category, I don't really think stands up to Utopia when it comes to entertainment. I won't say too much on the innovation, especially when we talk about how much it takes influence-wise from Kanye era. But it's definitely the most thoughtful and the most varied record out of everything on this list. I just gotta be honest, bro. Like, even if I wanted to say and give props to Killer Mike for the production on Michael, which it was beautiful, it was lush. It's still sample heavy, which, I mean, I think he rides well enough. But it's nothing I don't expect from Killer Mike. It's just that's just the fact of the matter, bro. When I come to Travis Scott, I'm looking for a new world. He gave me something different, bro. He did. He gave me something different. I enjoyed it. Risk of doing things for optics, you just still piss people off no matter what. But regardless, I don't take the Grammy serious. We got to acknowledge that. I do not take the Grammy serious. I think people shouldn't take the Grammys too serious. They've proven themselves many, many, many moons ago that it's just something to pass the time once a year. And it's nothing you should look any deeper than that, in my opinion. So it is what it is. You know, why did you just DM me this?
Congratulations.
The fuck is this? Why did you DM me this?
I'm the fuck down. I don't know who this is, okay? Hey, brother, God bless you. Congratulations.
Oh, he's saying you don't know who Killer Mike is. Chad, is that embarrassing?
Okay? Hey, brother, God bless you. Congratulations. I don't know who you are. Positivity you. Praying for you, bro. Positivity out the window. Who decided this motherfucker? Who the fuck decided this motherfucker? Her loss? Utopia? Metro Boomin!
You know, I do think that there is something that could be said about why listening to music has become like a popularity contest over genuinely wanting to be introduced to new shit. Like, even if you young, it's just kind of like, all right, I've never heard this artist before. Like, why is my immediate reaction rejection of what they claim to be the best rap album this year? Like, I could literally just go in and be like, all right, is this good or do I think it's Grammy worthy? Maybe I'll get put on to a new artist, potentially. Like, I like, what are we talking about here? I thought that was what these award shows, I know that they're supposed to be to recognize the music in a space that is like acclaimed and that, you know, acknowledges that shit. You should look at it as like an opportunity, you know? I'm just surprised that people look at it from that perspective still. And they're like, oh, my favorite didn't win, so fuck whoever. I'm not saying he said fuck whoever, but it's just like, why not listen to the dude? If you want to just keep getting like the same shit regurgitated and kind of like, you know, recycled and pushed back into your rotation, then I guess. But like, how are you ever introduced to anybody new that way? I'm what do you call it? I'm envious of the people who get put on by places like the Grammys or like the BET Awards or the VMAs. Like, I'm envious of those people. If you don't know those artists, like, I don't know how you couldn't, but if you don't know them and you find out through your TV about artists like that, fucking amazing. Like, I guess the award show is doing their job. Utopia not even close to being Travis's best project. Why are you envious? Because I would love to be able to easily go and look at a massive corporation for a music recommendation. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to turn on my TV and one of the best are on it receiving an award. I don't know who they are, and now I'm checking them out. I would love to be able to do that.